Egypt was fucking great. I got this crazy deal. It was $400 for 9 nights, no days. It was fantastic. I get there, and there were supposed to be like 24 people in our tour group, and there were only 6 when we got there, and we're like, why wouldn't you show up for this great deal? And they're like, let me tell you. There was a group before you. They came out. They wanted to go see the Oasis out in the middle of the Sahara. They got their permit. They went out there. We don't know if it was a mix-up between the government or the tour office, but the government bombed them, and they're all dead now. So we have extra meal vouchers. It's pretty great. Egypt's beautiful. It's very beautiful. I remember going to the Cairo Museum, and it's kind of like your grandpa just hoarded a bunch of stuff from vacation. Like, there's no scansions. You can touch whatever you want. It's dusty. And like, I remember I was like sitting on this statue of Anubis, and they're like, this is 10,000 years old. I'm like, it's pretty sturdy. Yeah, it's nice. And then we'd go to the temples, and you'd see all these hand-etched hieroglyphics and like the pillars. Oh my God, it was so great. And like, our tour guide, he was like, just whatever you do, you guys, there are some people that think that they can, absorb the ancient energy or something by touching this, but please don't do it. It destroys, your oils will destroy it. And they're like, where's Katie? I'm like, tell me the secrets of Cleopatra. I want to rule the world. It was great. I also went to Thailand, which is my first night there. I went to the Bangkok market, and this 80-year-old woman came up to me, and she's like, do you want to come to the Pussy Ping Pong show? I don't mean to be ageist, but you're not in the Pussy Ping Pong show, are you? So I went. And when you get there, they hand you this ping pong ball, and there's just this line of women, and you go up to one of them, and they just... They're like, shoot it out. Pretty amazing. I did go, we went to this little village town afterwards called Krabi, and we're walking on the beach, and I found a ping pong ball. I freaked out. I was like, nobody move! We need to get Guinness down here. We're at least 100 miles from that night market. This is a world record. Pretty fantastic. I love exercise. I retired from roller derby this year, which is awesome. Whenever I tell them I did roller derby, they're always like, what was your worst injury? And I'm like, this is the skate. What? I'm like, don't worry, I'll tell you. It's when you fall and your skate wheel somehow comes up and whacks you right in your taint. I'm like, what can I compare this to? An episiotomy? For those of you that haven't extensively researched live birth like I have, it's when a woman is having a watermelon-sized baby, and it's just it's not gonna come out, you know what I mean? So the doctor takes pity on this woman, he takes a scalpel and... So that's a skate. But I retired from roller derby to go into JiuJitsu, no more of that. And my first day of JiuJitsu, they paired me up with this like 6'5" German god of a man. And he puts me in guard, which is where they wrap their legs around you so it can bring you ever so close to their chest. And I started dreaming about our village that we were going to move to and our 3 children, Hans, Franz, Bill. And then he started yelling at me. He's like, pass my guard, pass my guard. I'm like, I'm new here. And he's like, put your knee in my butthole. What? Put your knee in my butthole. And I was like, okay. I wanted to impress the future father of my children. And so now he knows what an episiotomy feels like.